Hi, ho everyone, my name's Mr. Fruit, and welcome to Deathless Tales of Old Russ. Deathless seamlessly combines elements of collectible card game, roguelike, and turn-based strategy. Build a unique deck of cards, discover unusual relics, and defeat legendary bosses. In Deathless, you'll get to play as 4 different heroes, all with distinct playstyles. And I'll tell you more about that, but first, I want to thank Deathless Tales of Old Russ for sponsoring today's video. You have Varvara the Fair, which you'll be seeing in today's video, a cunning and clever treasure hunter who excels at manipulating enemy positions on the battlefield. Then there's Vasilisa the Wise, a powerful elemental sorceress who can summon and dismiss nannies at will to assist her in combat. Now, apologies on this pronunciation. Dobrynya Nikitich, the famous hero, equipped with high health and solid defense, making him a master of defensive combat. And lastly, Alyasha, a warrior from Kitesh. He always carries a sword forged from unique star steel and a spellbane, mysterious enchanted wand. It's an addicting deck-building roguelike game. And, well, you guys know me. I like roguelikes, I like deck builders, and I freaking love deck-building roguelikes. You get to experiment in every single run, and after each battle, decide where to go next. Each hero comes with their specific card sets to ensure even more depth to the gameplay. The visual style is charming, the music's easy to listen to, and more importantly, the gameplay is great. It's a finely honed roguelike deck-building experience. So if you want to check out Deathless Tales of Old Russ for yourself, click the link down in the description box below, but in the meantime, enjoy the video. Who shall venture forth? Since this is my first time playing, I have access to one of the 4 heroes. All have their different distinct playstyles, as you would expect, but first we have Varvara, a renowned hunter of magical artifacts and the daughter of a wealthy boy who ran away from home in search of adventure. Her enchanted braid obeys her mental commands and can assume various shapes. Difficulty practice. What should Varvara do now? So this appears to be sort of the branching path, and you see in these sorts of games, as we can probably see here. So depending on what I choose, that'll be the path that we go down. We can go to the path shrouded in mist. We could march onward, or pass right. Okay, spoilers. We're going to march onward because we don't have an option. And so it begins. If you're familiar with any sort of roguelike deck builder, then this is going to be pretty familiar to you. So on our turn, we have currently 3 energy. Every card in our hand has some sort of an energy cost, and there's 3 different kind of cards. We have skills, attacks, boons. They're all pretty obvious, but skills are usually defensive or status-related attacks are obviously hit the enemy, usually do some form of damage. And boons are usually give you some sort of an advantage for the duration of that battle. So as we head in, we've got 2 enemies here. I don't know what this dude's doing. Bebok. That's a name. Bebok? Looking like a bit of a Bengal to me. So they have their own boons. You know, this guy's got absorb, so he'll get stronger when an ally enters the dying state. This guy shoulder to shoulder, he gains armor for each adjacent living ally at the start of a round, and then the enemy always shows their intentions. So I know that this Drowner is going to try to hit me for 4 damage with a melee attack and weaken me. This guy is actually going to try to move into the front range because in this game, melee range opponents have to attack in the front position. Range can attack from anywhere. So I know that I've got to account for 4 damage and a weaken. He's just going to move, so I'm not too worried about it. We see their health at the bottom. They each have 5 health and 1 armor point. They lose all their health, they die. If I lose all my health, I die. We obviously don't want that. And our starting hand is pretty simple. I mean, here we have Shelter. Move the nearest dying foe to your side of the battlefield for 1 turn. Then inflict fatigue on the foe that is now closest to you. Interesting. So in this game, when they die, they enter the dying state and slowly lose their health. But it looks like they have a lot of interactions with dying opponents. If they were to die, I could move it over and potentially reposition some of my enemies to potentially mess with whatever their intentions are. Since there's not a dying foe, we're not going to do anything with that. We're going to simply gain 4 armor in total. So we will completely negate their attack, and then we're going to deal 2 damage. Nothing crazy, I think. Yeah. Oh, and okay, so I work the same way. My melee abilities can only target the front position, which is, again, maybe why I'd want to shelter, move somebody, bada bing, bada boom. But I was going to debate, I was like, maybe I'll hit Bingle over here with 2 damage. But I can't. This dude's in the front, so it is what it is. We're going to end our turn. Drowner, but I hardly know her. Gah! I do like the little zoom in on the combat. It's dynamic and fun. And I like the art style, especially the background art. Oh, I'm a sucker. Back to the start of our turn, this fella's going to do 2 damage, and this guy's going to want to move forward again. So we're currently just sort of going through the motions, fighting who we can. Interestingly enough, we do have kick. So I could move the foe backwards and inflict perplexed, which apparently gains dizzy, which they cannot move at will active until next round. So I'll pretty much put him and he will be disrupted. However, this guy has 2 actions. So right now he wants to move to the forward, so next turn he can attack. But if I were to kick Bingle into the back, I think Drowner's intention would switch from the move forward to 4 damage. Might mess myself up if I do that. So instead, and I have 3 attacks, I think I'm just going to hit this guy for as much as possible. I only have 1 armor, so we will probably end up taking 1 damage, but that's okay. Look out! Stupid. Probably hit him again. See if I care. And this deals 2 damage. It was dealing 1 before. I wonder if that's because I was attacking their... We can deal 2 damage again. This fella's at 1 health. Oh, brother, he stinks. So I wish we had kicked next turn, because then I would kick the Drowner into the back and finish him off. Oh! And now I'm down 1 health. Oh, GG, man. Go next. Oh, hey, look, would you look at that? We got kick. Okay, well, I think we kick this fella. He's a big boy, though. And he can't move because he's perplexed. However, he still might attack us. And you know what? Let's find out how that works. We're going to knock out Bingle. Oh, good news. Okay, but since he's in the dying state, he's just dead up in the front. So there's nothing for him to do. Now, I could grab him with Shelter and give this person fatigue. Their attacks deal less damage. So if I were to Shelter, though, I would be out of action. So nothing really for me to do there. I guess I'll hit this decaying corpse and we end our turn. This fella can't move, and in the dying state, he ended up losing some of his health. So they lose 25% of their max health at the end of each turn, and they're not affected by buffs or debuffs. So he's going to die here, which means I think he'll get 5 attack for free. Let's see. Let's find out for ourselves. So if I attack, the decayed corpse is gone. And exactly as I thought, their intention now swaps since they're in the right spot. So he's going to try to hit us 4, 5 damage, and weaken us. I have enough energy just to do 4 damage. And it just so happens they have 4 health. Stupid! Although I do like the little lobster on his shoulder. I'm sorry I had to kill you. Oh, and now we got some exposition. Skip off. A big focus on the game is the story and progression. So I don't want to spoil all of that. One, you know me. I like to get to the action. But also, that way, if you do pick it up for yourself, you can experience their story and all the dialogue and stuff unfold for yourselves. Because if you're watching Mr. Fruit content for story and exposition, where have you been the last 10 years? You know what I'm saying? We like to just fast forward to the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now we get to choose the path. We can turn left to a chest filled to the brim with gold, or march onward to a wizard who can teach magical stuff, or turn right and be able to rest for a while. All tempting. I do like gold. Wouldn't mind resting, but it's a little early. Maybe you could remove a card from your deck. But I'd like to be able to learn about these magical ways, and maybe it's good enough that you have to get through a combat in order to access it. So that's how you know this dude's going to teach me something cool. Now, since we still have 3 power, we're doing 6 damage. They have 1 armor and 5 health, so I'm actually just going to knock this dude out. We'll end up taking 1 damage because... Oh, actually, no, I forgot. No, because of the decaying body, this is actually perfect. He'll be unable to move, or rather attack, so he'll move, get this thing in the back, allowing me to just whack at him next turn. It's just that easy. I could even Shelter to fatigue him, but I think first I'm going to deal 2 damage. I'm going to grab this dead body to fatigue this fella. And, oh, I see. I put it in front of me so that way he actually just hits his own. I'm going to kick for no... There's not really anywhere to kick him, but he's perplexed. He's like, why did you do that? That's kind of what he's like, what? You can't kick me back anywhere, bro. Oh, no. Bingle on Bingle violence. Oh, jeez. You hate to see it. So anyway, I killed him with an axe blow. Stupid. Easy clap. Now, of course, earlier in the adventure and whatnot, the encounters are going to be a little bit easier, but as you always get, they always get a little bit harder. Plus, we haven't had the chance to enhance our deck or our character. Unlike right now, since we won, we get to choose either 15 gold, a choice of cards to add to our deck, or the choice of specifically an attack card to add to our deck. And you can see here, because I destroyed a Bebop, I've discovered one of the entries. As I discover more, you'll learn more lore and character entry stuff. Let's unga bunga. Let's choose specifically an attack card. And judging by the bottom and the glowing elements, the rarity, these appear to be uncommon. This one appears to be rare. Oh, you know, I'm a sucker for that. We got the Braid Whip, dealing damage to the foe position second. If there's only one foe on the battlefield, damage them instead. So this gives us a little bit of range. We can aim and strike, deal 2 damage, and inflict vulnerable, so they cannot recover armor. Or piercing strike, deal 5 damage to the foe position last. Then damage all foes in front of them, reducing damage dealt by 1 with each attack. This card is constant, meaning it cannot be affected by buffs or debuffs. So both good and bad. 3 mana for that is kind of crazy. But also sounds fun. Screw it. Oh, and would you look at this? Okay, so you don't have to choose one. You can choose all of them. Now, if I wanted to add another card to my deck, can I refuse? I can, and I would gain gold. Now, you might be like, why would you want to refuse a new card? Well, if you've played a deck builder, then you know thinning a deck can be important. The bigger your deck, maybe you get cooler cards, but the less constant your specific strategy may or may not be, because then you have a thicker deck, which means your draws are going to be less consistent. So if you're looking for a certain combo piece or this and that, you get it, you know? It's simple statistics. Not that I would know. I failed AP statistics. But I mainly blame my teacher. We got 2 rare cards now. Oh, sheesh. We can deal a damage without spending Vigor. Then we gain a stack of Vigor for each perplexed foe on the battlefield. Vigor increases our damage from our attacks, but typically attacking would remove 1 stack. So if we get a lot of ways to increase our Vigor, Merciless lets us keep up the Vigor. It helps us keep it up. Some of us might need that as we get older, you know? Neutralize, deal 4 damage, but deal 2 less damage to other foes that are about to move. But a boon, we don't have one yet. Gain 2 stacks of Vigor for each dying foe that is moved to your side of the battlefield. And it just so happens that we have that little lasso thing that would activate this occasionally. Let's do that. Why not? It's a boon. That's fun. Now, where shall we move to next? I'm assuming since we took the middle path, all options are available to us. But if we were to take right, then the next encounter, we'd only be able to choose the right or middle option. So that's something to keep in mind when you're moving forward. But we can turn left for Runes of Wisdom. We can march onward, where light magic permeates the area. Land is imbued with light magic, and the wounded enemies will not be able to put much of a fight. The enraged beasts are dangerous. This battle will prove challenging. Or turn right, leading to treasure. The enemy is affected by a dark spell. They will be remarkably powerful, so long as its magic lasts. Oh, jeez. Receive an uncommon relic for winning this battle. Screw it. I like relics. Now, how hard could it be? So at the start of the battle, they gain 2 times Vigor. So currently, their attacks will be doing 2 extra. They're going to attack, then they'll do 1 extra, and then the buff will remove, which means we probably want to manage our HP and defenses a little bit more carefully right now. This guy, wow, the Slave Ghoul wants to attack twice. Don't like that. I was thinking about maybe kicking this dude, but then I bring this foul dude up front. No, thank you. I think instead I'll probably just axe blow. And now we have to manage our resources. We sort of have to take the cost-benefit analysis here. Is it better to get 2 damage in right now to potentially kill them easier later, or guard to avoid damage? I actually think guarding right now is probably the play, simply because they'll begin losing Vigor. So in theory, as long as they don't have something else to scale them, or as the battle goes on, you know, they don't get enraged or whatever, they should be easier to deal with damage-wise. We'll see if that works out. But we had 5 shields, so we're pogging. He ended up losing 1 Vigor, so you'll see now he's only doing 4 damage. Since this guy hasn't attacked, he's not, but his intention this time is only to do 5, not 5 times 2. That's a lot easier to deal with. We did end up getting our new piercing strike, so I can do 5 damage to this fella. And then that would do 4 damage to you. I could kill you, nearly kill you. I'd only be 1 off. That would mean I still take 4 damage, but honestly, I mean, that seems pretty freaking It's pretty freaking good to me. 1 health, bro. Painful. I think that's fine. So we end up taking 4 damage. I'll never recover from this, but that's okay. Oh, you're not dead. I just realized you got more armor this time. Now, your intention is to destroy a dying ally and recover full health. Well, fuck. Not much I can do about that. Guarding won't help here. Kicking won't help here. So I'm just going to do Eternal Peace. This dude's going to die. So I don't know. I'll kick him. I don't think that'll really do anything. I don't think that did anything. And then I'll guard just because I can. But I do not believe armor stays with us in between turns. Could be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, no, okay, so armor does reset in between turns. Now, they're back to 4 health. Unfortunate, because we're only doing 2. But we have enough shield to be able to mitigate all this damage. Stupid. Do your worst. And now I'm going to blow him away. Blow him away with my axe blow. Axe blow. I know what you're thinking. 15 gold, don't mind if I do. Okay, we got a consumable. Inflict perplexed on all foes. Sure. Consumables are items that disappear when used. They go to our tool belt and it looks like we can carry up to 3. We also got an uncommon relic, the Golden Rose. This is what we did this for, baby. Receive 25 gold instead of 10 when you choose not to receive cards as a reward. Don't mind if I do. And now we get to see if we do indeed want to choose a card. We can go with the enemy head count. Gain 2 armor for each foe on the battlefield. That's really good against a swath of enemies, especially if I don't go quite as defensive. Braid Swipe allows us to deal 2 damage to all foes and inflict fatigue, which means they'll deal 1 less damage. for that turn, or move the foes with the least health to the nearest positions, and it cannot target dying foes. The manipulation of enemies, I feel like that's sort of what this character does, and that's really interesting. But guess what? The best defense is the best, the best offense is the best defense. Point is, just do damage to everybody and then reduce their damage a little bit. Gain 2 armor for each foe on the battlefield does make a lot of sense. And I'm choosing Braid Swipe anyway. We can turn left to learn a lot. Although with that said, at the same time, the battle modifier is poor selection. So I'm actually offered less cards. So I could learn a lot. It will allow us to upgrade any card in our deck after winning this battle. We can march onward to get an uncommon consumable, or turn right. We can select and receive 1 of 3 move cards as an additional reward, but we receive no gold for winning this battle. Let's go here to look to upgrade a card. We've got some interesting ones that might benefit from it. Well, we've got a Changeling, well, 2 of them, and a Hoka. This character will deal damage multiple times unless their health at the start of the round is full. So actually, we want to keep them at full health until we can essentially, I guess, ensure a one-shot, right? Oh, and interesting, they have a charge attack. So when this fella goes to move and hits the first spot, he'll actually attack because it's a movement ability. So you get it, he'll do things simultaneously. I could just go ahead and activate Eternal Peace right now. I think I will, because then we'll have this for the rest of the game, granting us 2 stacks of vigors every time we move a dying foe. We could do 2 damage. It would only do 1 with the armor, and we would take 2. We're only taking 1 though. So sure, we'll take 1 damage in exchange for doing 1 damage. I don't think it's the worst thing. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. It is but a flesh wound. Well, if we could kill somebody, I could activate the shelter thing right now. Now, here's an interesting dilemma. We're going to Braid Swipe. Well, we could. To do 2 damage and inflict fatigue to everybody, but they'll be only doing 1. But that would activate this guy's Tantrum. But see, this charge attack is pretty annoying, because not only are they going to attack, but they're going to just keep moving in and getting to attack, so we're going to hit twice. So I do think we're going to Braid Swipe. Stupid. I'm assuming it does the Tantrum check at the start of the round, so thankfully their intention hasn't changed, and I think this is manageable. We'll only end up taking 1 damage, but now they're only 1 hit away from dying. They don't get armor, so that's pretty easy. If you're not getting hurt in game and IRL, are you really playing the game? Oh, now we could Piercing Strike. It would do 5 damage, 4 damage, 3 damage. That would kill both of these guys. Yeah. And then I take 1 damage. That's a pretty good trade deal to me, if you ask me. Stupid. And then I don't get the shelter because I don't have the mana for it. But maybe that boon wasn't the best. Or maybe I need more cards that allow me to move dying things to my position. Or just more energy for my turn, or more action points. Wouldn't that be handy? I'm sure it's possible. But for now, we're just going to blow them away twice. Easiest game of my life. 15 gold. Let's see. Well, now we get to upgrade a card. Let's first see if we want to grab one, and then maybe we could upgrade it. And because of the modifier, we only get to choose 2 instead of 3 new cards. But also, refusing just gives us 25 gold. So unless I'm like really like, oh, you know, something really catches my attention, we're gonna skip. Vulnerability allows me to inflict vulnerable twice. So for 2 turns, they can't recover their armor, which is pretty nice. All this armor is really annoying, am I right? We can also Gut Punch, dealing 3 damage, doubling the damage if the target has no armor. Well, these sort of synergize, but being able to do this after following up a normal attack, potentially 6 damage for 1 action point. I like the sound of that. Yeah, we'll take that. And now we get an upgraded card. I immediately want to look at potentially Piercing Strike. It would upgrade so that it deals 5 damage. Oh, but it reduces the action point cost by 1. That's actually pretty significant. We could upgrade Shelter, and it sticks to our side of the battlefield for 2 turns. Oh my god, it's like a meat shield for 2 turns. Kick becomes free. Honestly, Piercing Strike going to 2 action points is pretty big, because also if we end up getting a kill, we'd be able to use Shelter in the same turn. I think that's what we're going to do. Definitely worth it. We can turn left to get a valuable relic. Oh, I don't even know if I want to look at the others. I'm in. We can find ourselves a stream to wash off the gram of blood, allowing us to delete any card from our deck. We do like card removal in these kind of games. Or turn right for another battle modifier that helps us. It seems like this battle will probably be the easiest. We either remove something or we can get a relic. Although we will not receive any new cards as part of the standard reward for winning this battle. Screw it, let's look at relics. That's more fun right now than removing a card, even though removing a card is really good. Typically, you almost always, depending on the characters and everything, but in roguelike deck builders, remove a lot of like the basic starting cards, or at some point, you know where you're sort of speccing to. So I know, okay, I'm going more of an offensive unga bunga build. I'll just remove more of the defensive skills we started with, or all the axe blows, or eventually, you know, And this guy's going to multi-attack. So this is a potential for him to draw it. He didn't draw that this time. He's going to be moving, but they don't have a charge attack, so we won't be getting hit. But these guys have 2 armor. Don't love that. And I don't like that they're going to debuff me by placing a useless card in my deck. No, even worse, on the top. So I'm guaranteed to draw it next turn. I think we'll just deal 2 damage. And deal 2 damage. So that way, next time he's at 1. He'll keep getting 2 health at the start of a turn, which is annoying. I'm going to kick him back now. And fortunately, or unfortunately, it allowed us to draw a card because when we perplex an enemy, we currently have a relic that allows us to draw a card. Would have liked that next turn. Oh well. But I pushed him back so that next turn we should be able to one-shot him. But this way, we're still taking 3 damage. In this case, 2 because I have an armor. But I don't have to worry about the debuffed card right now. And it's... Oh, and he actually just got thrown all the way back. Okay, so bro's not doing anything for a while. The thing about these games, too, is it's usually pretty hard to restore health. So it might be, oh, dude, you got plenty. Bunga frickin' bunga. Yeah, but I have no idea when that's coming back. And then you usually get to, like, boss fights, and you're like, dear God. I think I'm just gonna weaken him with 2 axe blows. And guard, so we don't take any damage this turn. And then they should be a little bit easier, especially if we're not getting the braided whip thing. Yep, there you go. Piercing strike. So, from the back to the front, 5, 4, 3. They're now at 2 health, which is perfect because... Oh my God. Triple kill. Would you believe that? Now, that's what I call efficient. We don't get new cards, but we get 15 gold. We get an uncommon consumable, destroy all dying foes. And for each one, we get an action point. And our uncommon relic. Drum. Okay. Silver spoon. Draw 3 cards upon losing health for the first time during the battle. That's pretty good. It's funny I mentioned that. We can now turn left to go to a healer. About that. We could go to a fight to receive double the gold, or go here for a random event. Gamba. Recovering 10 health would be nice. Gamba. 10 health. Gamba. 10 health. Gamba! Win the battle without losing any health is the objective. Okay, if we succeed, we receive a relic. If we fail, we receive a cursed card. And we should lose 1 health upon playing any card. Well, that's in hand. Gamba! I'm sure we can, right? Oh my goodness. Holy! Wait, they're stupid. What? Gain dismay when the hero plays a non-attack card. Ignore armor when taking damage. Remove when the hero plays an attack card. Okay, so if I play a skill first, then an attack, we ignore their armor. But holy heckers. 6 armor, 4 health? What have I done? What have I freaking done? Oh, wait a second. Wait, this could be huge. Okay, so if I guard, that's a skill. They should all gain stupid, right? They are. Now, piercing strike will kill, almost. Oh, my word. And I have enough shield so that I'm not going to take damage. Oh, my God. Wait a second. I think I might have done it, Chief. Shielded. Okay, so then guard. They lose their armor. Gut punch. Oh my God, that whip thing was so worth it. What if we get 15 gold? Another consumable. Gives us some random boons for the battle. And the old coin. Increase the amount of gold earned for winning battles by 50%. I'm going to be freaking rich, brother. We get to choose a card. There's actually 4 in this one. Remaining action points for this turn carry over to the next turn in case we don't really want to do anything. Our hand's bad, or maybe there's an intention we don't want to act upon. Deal 4 damage. Less damage to other foes are about to move. Gain armor and gain an extra action point on the next turn. Or another braid swipe dealing damage and inflicting fatigue. You know what? Let's refuse. Let's get the extra money for now. We'll eventually find a shopkeep somewhere. We can go to a magical spring. If we win the battle, we'll be able to gain a little max HP. But they have a whole bunch of buffs, the enemies. Receive an uncommon relic after fighting this. And a fight that essentially just appears to be giving us more buffs. The enemies, not quite as much. I mean, another relic. Why not, right? That's a lot of you guys. Okay. Well, we started with Piercing Strike, which is freaking pog. Will kill, won't kill, won't kill, won't kill. Well, yeah, I think we Piercing Strike. So strong. Freaking love it. And we can get them down to 1 damage. But they come back with 2 armor, which is annoying. So I think we'll eat the 2 damage. It'll activate our Silver Spoon. So we'll have a bigger hand next turn. So potentially something to deal with all that. Oh, and they're ranged. We have yet to fight a ranged. Oh, brother. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, so since they're ranged, they can attack anywhere. But at least they have to reload, so they won't attack. We did get gut punch. I mean, look at this giant freaking hand. Surely we can do something, right? He's going to destroy a dying ally and recover full health. Don't love that. Oh, but a dying ally. So if I take it to my side, bro's going to do nothing. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Get over here. And then you're going to hit your friend. Easiest game of my life. I could... Actually, no, I wouldn't kill them. Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh, no, I would. So I don't want to because that would just give another body for him to feast upon. So I guess I'll just gain some armor. Oh, no. Demon on demon violence. I need to kill this guy in the back, and I don't think I can. Oh, I'll only be doing 1 damage to us, and if I can kill this guy, which I think I can, our 1 armor will actually negate it all. So let's Braid Swipe. And again, the Braid Swipe applies to fatigue, which reduces their damage by 1, which is why we're able to kill this person and survive this turn unscathed. Yeah, big brain, huh? I love it when a plan comes together. Now show me. Dang it. The whip thing. We didn't get it. They have to reload, though. So we're just going to wipe this person out. They were going to try and heal. Not going to have that. Guard just because I can. It won't do anything. But it just feels wrong ending the turn with some action points sometimes, you know? And although bro's hiding in the back, good luck running from my piercing strike. Oh, thank you very much. 30 gold, thanks to our old coin. And we got an uncommon relic. Upon receiving healing as a reward, gain 2 action points on the first turn of the next battle. Moving foes with least health, though, is interesting, especially with like those ranged characters, because they can be hard to get to. Let's try that. Fight Chudo Yuda, boss-looking fella. So we get 1 of 3 special relics, recover all of our health, and receive an uncommon consumable. But there's an exceptionally powerful foe. Visit a merchant after winning this battle. We do have a lot of money, and this one would allow us to upgrade any card. However, we have a decent amount of health, and the fact that we'll be able to regain it all if we win, I don't know how hard this boss is going to be. Is it too early to go after one? Maybe. Gamba. Oh, choose the type of aid you like to receive before the battle. Only select 1. So I can recover 35% of my health right now. I can upgrade a card or transform a card. Transform is interesting because we could potentially turn, you know, like one of the axe blows or guards into something useful, but it could also just be completely random. Gamba. We're going to transform a card. I don't have many ways to reduce damage as is. And with that said, I'm replacing guard. Imagine, I'm seeing like some purple stuff in there. And Gamba. Dual strike. I wonder if, I could have actually tried to like select this. Holy cow. Okay, 10 health with the werewolf soldier. 24 health for Chudo Yudo. What are their modifiers? If you beat the boss, allies will perish. Swift reaction. Their intention is determined by the type of card played by myself. If I play an attack as my last card, they'll do a double attack. If I play a skill, their attack ignores armor. If I play a boon, upon attacking, add wound to the draw deck. Oh lord. And they also gain strength if you failed to damage the hero's health during your turn. The blocking all their damage might not even be the best play. Maybe let a little bit of damage through if I have a choice. Meanwhile, this guy's spiked armor gains thorns upon taking health damage for the first time each round. And I'm assuming when I hit them, I'll take damage back according to how many thorns they have. I think we definitely just hit him with a piercing strike, right? Pretty much our best attack. And now they have 1 thorns, 1 attack. I'll get hurt by 1, but it removes a stack at the start of the turn. Okay, so that gives me some solace. So actually, if I kick this guy, they're only going to do 1 more damage to me than he would have, although it's piercing. So 2 more damage, but he doesn't gain strength. Yeah, I kind of think that's the best play. It's weird. I want to take more damage right now, but with the way it's all lining up, I think it's our best course of action. They're doing a ranged attack, really. You'll range damage twice. Don't love that. We're going to do that, and then this guy's going to move forward. We do have the dual strike, so we can end our turn with this and hope we draw something. We could dual strike into gut punch, but they still have armor. Okay, hold up. So maybe we just gut punch right now. We could do 2, 4, 8. No, 2, 4, 6. So 10 damage minus 1. That'd be 9 damage to them this turn. They would be hitting us for 10. But that's honestly not the worst. Because if we dual strike, we're guaranteed to drop 2 guards next turn. And no guarantee we'd end up redrawing some of this. So yeah, I think I'm going to go axe blow to get rid of their armor. I guess I could then gut punch to get the 6 extra damage and then end the turn with a skill so that it just pierces my armor instead. And instead of taking, I take 5 damage rather than 9. Give him a little gut punch. Stupid. But is getting the 2 extra damage in right now worth it? I think I'm going to guard. Which seems redundant since they're going to pierce my armor since I played a skill. But it was just to change it. I didn't actually want to use tactical arrangement because I didn't want to move them in the front. They were doing a ranged attack, so they'd hit me anyway. All right, could have been worse. Could have been worse. They're not going to attack me, which is unfortunate because they're going to get strength and there is nothing I can do about it. It's a pretty unlucker's hand. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to gain as much armor as possible then. All right, so we still end up taking 3 damage here. Health is starting to get a little low. Starting to think we're getting at the point where I should use a consumable. I forgot I have those. Now, strength is giving them +1 damage every turn. And again, we got dual strike and gut punch in the same hand. Now, if I had 4 AP, that'd be Pog. We can select and receive 1 of 3 random boons, except those at the cost of 0. I think let's do that. Gain an action point when a foe gets perplexed. Gain fortitude for each dying foe. Upgrade all cards in your deck until the end of battle. Okay, hold on. Check this out. I don't know if it's worth using all this on the boss, but why not, right? We're going to grab the brain training, which is free. Now, whenever we perplex, we get an action point. Well, guess what? I have a potion that inflicts perplexed on all. So that gives us 2 extra action points, which now lets us dual strike into gut punch. If I open with axe blow to drop the armor, then dual strike to then gut punch. Oh yeah, they're dead. Let's freaking go. Ooh, you see there? Ooh, Mr. Fruit is cooking. And now I got a lot of stuff. 150 gold, a full heal. Don't mind if I do. A consumable to recover some health, sure. Another consumable, well, that's good. I used 2 since it freed it up. And this is epic. Move the nearest dying foe to your side of the battlefield for a turn. Let's look at our choice of relic first. Ooh. And they're all legendary. Oh, you know I'm a sucker. All right, well, funny thing, in the midst of trying to fix my face cam, because of my 2 PCs, I clicked the wrong mouse, and my gaming PC's mouse was hovering over the ball of witch yarn. So, don't know if that's the one that we were going to choose, but that's the one we have now, which is the lose 2 action points, discard cards at the start of your turn, gaining an action point for every card discarded. Wow, and these are all purple. I'm going to go with this double down nonsense. Yeah, let's try it. This looks important. Find the ancient cave. We receive a rare consumable. This will give us an uncommon relic. But see, this makes me think we could do some quest. And that's because this is a part of the hero's path. Find the ancient cave. So I should probably do that, right? Looks like we're working towards something important. We find ourselves in a cave indeed. Select the cards to be moved to the discard pile. Okay, so shelter is useless to us. Axe blow is kind of useless, and let's try it. So I discard 2. I'm at 5 out of 1. I don't know, but also I'm not going to question it. Instead, I'm going to piercing strike for a whole bunch of damage. Wow, you have 18 health. You're just kind of thick with it, huh? Well, gut punch for the extra damage since you have no armor, and hit you with normal axe blow. I mean, 12 damage turn 1. That's pretty decent. Like, that's literally almost like as much as I can do. So I mean, yeah, I hope it's decent, because like, what else am I gonna do? Bro, poison me. What's that about? Okay, look at this starting hand, though. This guy is not attacking, so I don't need my armor skills. Oh, and I can just get rid of the poison you gave me. Ha! Stupid. Confirm. Dual strike to double braid whip. Stupid. Intention shift. Only 2 damage. That could be worse. Whack ya. All right, and you should maybe possibly die next turn. I have no idea. But we only take 1 damage. Could try to save ourselves. Well, we don't need these, so I'm going to get rid of them. This gives us 4 action points. Can we kill here? Not quite. But we can change its intention on taking health damage. Yeah, so even though it's doing this attack, right? It should change its intention. Thank God. Okay, it did. It did. We're fine. We end up taking 1 damage. Just some unlucky draws here, you know? But that do be how it be. Get rid of this. I just need all the damage. I think this is enough. Bop. And bop. Okay, that was sussy. I'm trying to throw out that gaze. But now we got a new quest unlocked. To find the map. And then we potentially get to choose a new card. So for pretty straightforward, just 2 action points, deal 5 damage. Or boon, gain 3 armor for each dying foe on the battlefield at the start of my turn. 5 damage attack is just thick, brother. Screw it, I'll grab the boon. All right, we can try to increase our max health, receive a rare relic, or recover some health. Yeah, but, rare relic. Hey, so witch. Oh, but she's kind of bad with it. Hold up. Maybe she can bewitch me if you know. We discard these 2. That gives us 3 mana, and we can't use our entire hand. Yeah, screw it. Activate scavenged armor. So if there's any dying enemies, we'll get some more. Well, I mean, it's all I got. So. And we inflict fatigue. And the good news is you're going to do HP damage to me, which might sound weird, but that activates our spoon, which means this turn we get a big old hand. All right, let's see if we can pull this off. Dual strike. So we should piercing strike 4 times. Let's find out. 1, 2. Can we see it again? Uh-oh. So I guess I have to play the card for it to trigger. It does not care. Okay, we're going to take a lot of damage now. Well, now we know. So axe blow to take you out. And then tactical arrangement to hopefully bring them to the front. Aha. So they have no more armor. They're stuck in the front. And we have enough armor because of the dead bodies and our scavenged armor that they won't damage us. So pretty good. And gut punch so that we can braid, swipe, and piercing strike. I think just the piercing strike will do it. It did. Okay, so again, we took a little more damage than we need to because my failed combo. 30 gold. And I just know this rare trinket's going to go crazy. We can turn left for a consumable. We can turn right for a challenging battle. Or continue our quest. And we recover our health. Yep, maybe that's a good idea. Now, what do we have here? What in the Sigma? Okay, we're going to double down. The piercing strike. Okay, I guess the stupid doesn't come into effect until after. Okay. So again, we're learning at the expense of a lot of my health, but that's okay. We'll activate scavenged armor. Kill with axe blow. So I shelter with the dead body. Then I technically rearrange the enemy team. And since he's in the front, he loses armor. Activating gut punches secondary, which deals 6 damage. Killing that jabroni. Ooh. Look at us go. You're just delaying the inevitable. No, you don't. You just want to make sure. All right. We get 40% of our HP back. Stealing armor is great, though. Gives us some and makes it easier to hit them. I don't want to do that. We can turn left for a rare consumable. Ooh, go to the middle for a merchant, finally. I want to see what wares they have. Perhaps they sell card removal as well. So we take no damage. You know, that's fun. They do debuff with something. Ooh. The little whip. Yas. Like sort of cattails. Yas. Stop it. Let's start with using Braid Swing. Yas. Yas. You dead. Gut punch to remove this to be able to actually do some damage. But now that I realized I was worried about not taking damage, but I just removed the body so that he can attack me. LMAO. You know, you can't always bat 1,000. Okay? Okay, so take your armor. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. And then gut punch you. You guys are rather annoying and rather tanky. Need more ways to get rid of. Well, I need more ways to attack ranged, you know. I think this will just kill, though. Yeah. And we finally get to the merchant. We got a consumable to inflict sleep on living foes. Ooh, or gain agility ×2. Yeah, we got to go agility. Get some utility. But more importantly, go to the merchant and you do sell card removal. You sell a whole bunch of stuff, don't you little rascal? Recover 6 health. Forget this card. Well, being able to recover 6 health every battle is not terrible. Gain 2 armor to draw a card. Gain 3 armor for each attack targeting a dying foe. But we can also buy relics. Some epic relics. Lose 3 health and gain 2 vigor at the start of each round. Gamba. And then some consumables and card removal. I'm going to go with the Gamba. Screw it. Gain 2 vigor at the start of each round. A lot of our money, but whatever. And $100 for card removal is a little pricey. Might just get rid of Eternal P. I don't have the setup for it. And I'm literally just discarding it every single turn. So, sure. You know, I think I'm going to go with this Recover 6 health card. Because also, unless I find something to heal me, I will eventually just kill myself. What have I done? The foes have 20% increased health and gain regen. But, rare relic, YOLO. You're all tanky, aren't you? So, Axe Blow. Leaving us with 1 stack of vigor. Uh-oh, wait. No, gain an armor upon losing health. 5. Well, it does proc twice, so it'll... I have no idea how this is going to work. Hopefully you die. I don't know. You didn't die, did you? You sussy baka. All right, we're taking some damage, I'm not going to lie. All right, you're all asleep. You're all do nothing. Screw you guys. Okay, I think my face cam has officially pooped out. Like, I don't think it's coming back, brother. A nice frozen picture of me to keep you company. Come over here, my lady. Save me. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. 5 damage. And 5 damage, although with all your armor. God only knows. I know it's confusing. I hate you so much. Now we ignore armor, so they should kill all you guys. Okay. Man, we're low on health. But just hold up. Gain a consumable as a reward for each battle won. Oh, well, then I just get cranking on the consumables. We get to, recover 40% of my max health. Number of cards offered is increased. Delete any card from your deck. This could heal me, because then there's an upcoming boss fight, and then I could heal myself further, and then ideally start the boss fight with, like, max health. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, oh my word. Me when I show up to the orgy, huh? Start with Axe Blow. For 4 unblocked damage because he's in the front. Then I'm going to grab Agility so that my next turn attacks will be able to ignore armor. And then use Guard to ignore this turn's damage. Now, if we could find the Whip, would be crazy. Because doing unblocked damage for all that. And there it is, baby. Piercing Strike. All right, so get 6 health back. Please. Okay, deal 5 damage to all foes. This does ignore armor. You're dead. You're dead. You guys are close. Let's see if that works. It does. And we still have 1 agility. Oh, heck yeah. Wait, they're all dead, actually. Right? Oh, sheesh. It goes crazy. Oh, my God. Yo, let me recover that health. Yes, sir. Oh, great. Okay, my quest wants me to fight the Triuda, who is, of course, the next boss. Screw me. All right, yeah, boss time. Now, we could... but I'm only missing 3 health, so we could actually upgrade or transform. Let's look at something we might want to upgrade. We upgrade double down. YOLO. Okay. This guy's going to be able to summon people. So even if we kill, and of course we have Triuda, 35 health. Well, if we can kill him, his bosses will disappear. He's going to gain 2 armor and 2 strength. Holy heckers. So if I go here, that gives us 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's the play because we could try to double play like, you know, Piercing Strike or Braid Swipe. I think this is the best play. Start by using Scavenged Armor. And that makes them stupid. Now we're going to play a card twice. Raid Whip hits the boss. So, yeah, no, if I do this, it won't hurt me. Ah, well, fudge. Had I known that, I should have... Yeah, whatever. Guess I just won't take damage. Alright, this boy. 2 strength? The heck? 1 strength? Everybody like, oh my freaking... 9 range damage? In this economy? Oh, but wait. Oh, I don't have... I forgot. My wooden stake, self-proc Silver Spoon. This is great. All right, what's the best turn we can get here? We got Dual Strike, Piercing Strike with Agility. That's got to be our best, right? So that's going to be 10 unblocked damage. You're dead, you're dead, you're almost dead, you're almost dead. So 2, 3, 5, 6. This currently gives us 5. There we go. I think that's correct. So I'm going to gain Agility. We're going to Dual Strike. So now the next attack plays twice. We ignore armor, and this does 5, 4, 3, 2, which will kill this, put you at 2 health, and do 6 damage to you. Nice. And now I can shelter. So he will waste his 9 damage on this fella. So we only end up taking 5. Not bad, not bad. And now he'll be in the front. He's not summoning anybody yet. Okay, look at our little combo we got going on here. Now, I still have 1 thing of agility left. Oh my god, gut punch. With this much, we'll do 16 damage. All right, we're just going full offense, I guess. Okay, well, we only have 1 thing of agility, so I want to do this because it immediately ignores armor. So freaking boom. Wait, what? Why didn't it do double damage? Did it do double damage? I don't think it did double damage. Is everything I know a lie? Ah, suck. All right, well then. A little bit of damage to everybody. Fatigue him for 1 turn. But he's dead, so what is he going to do? What's his intention? Oh, you're just going to gain armor and strength? Oh, it's over for you, brother. And I get a heal, although I think beating you fully heals me anyway. Tactical arrangement will put you right in front of me. And then I'll steal your armor, and then axe blow. Stealing your armor would be less, right? Because you're also not attacking me. That'll be 7, 13 damage. Oh, you're dead. Tactical arrangement. Get over here. Bye-bye. And bye-bye. Let's freaking go. Stupid. New quest unlocked. Head to the Noise Lake. 150 gold. That full heal you already know. Agility times 3 on demand is nice. Choice of relic. All right, come on, baby. Gain an action point at the start of your turn. Receive a curse upon receiving relics as reward, except those with different bosses. Cringe. But gain an AP at the start of your turn. Grant vigor to all foes for every 5th card you play during a single turn. Gain strength at the start of the battle. Simon Greaves, YOLO! Okay, so enemies will get regen, and I can't play more than 4 cards a turn, but that just means Diamond Greaves can never even activate. And Rare Relic, I'm always just going for the rare stuff, man. I don't know. Wow, okay. Oof. What the heck? What in the cyborg looking? Oh, wait a second. Yeah. Nobody's going to hit his friend. But then he gains Thorn, so that's kind of good. Wow. And I take a little bit of damage. And I'm going to take even more damage. Freaking suck. Ah. Well, good news. He has a last stand. I have gut punch. Stupid. Nice last stand. Idiot. Oh, and we got the blueberries back. 37 gold. Rare Relic. Decrease any health damage of 3 or less. Oh, no way. So I'm pretty sure it's now lose 1 health and gain 2 vigor. Oh my. If that is true, we are so in it. Are you kidding me? We could upgrade a card. Extra cards offered. Or just normal fight. Let's go for upgraded card. Oh, Coven of Witches. Well, hello, ladies. Come here often. Yeah, let's see if this works. So dual strike. Then scramble. 3 damage. 3 damage. Oh, and maybe double dizzy. Okay, so gut punch. Take him out. Shelter to grab your friend. Now you're in the front. You have no armor. Yes, sir. 5 damage. For reload. Yeah, sure. Let's upgrade scramble. We can recover health. Receive an epic relic. Receive a recurrence. Come on now. We're going to go for the freaking epic relic. But that means it's probably pretty hard, right? And there's 4. Goodness gracious. What is this dude? He looks freaking sick. Armored Striga. Oh. Rage swipe. Stupids. Okay, so shelter. Get over here. They have 2 health left. Okay, so scramble. Rage swipe. You're dead. Ooh, clean. Give me that relic. Wishing doll. Upon receiving healing as a reward, receive a random relic. What? That's crazy. This gets us to another merchant. Yes, please. We've gotten some money back again. What the fuck? This dude's huge. Swamper. We're gonna eat our blueberries to get agility so that we ignore armor and pierce strike from the back to the front. Screw it. That punch. Great. So why don't I just take your armor? Appreciate it. And while I'm at it, why don't I take your friend? Heal myself. And whack everybody. Although they have enough armor, I don't really do anything. And I think this is enough to win. Gain agility. Raid width. And I have 1 more attack to ignore armor. Bye-bye. Yes, sir. Clean. We are cooking right now. But what about the marketplace? Well, this is just a safe pick. Gain free regen, right? And we have 150 left. Enough to remove a card, or we're going to remove a card. I think we just remove a guard. If we go to the right, we get to transform a card in our deck. This gives us a relic, and this is just an easy battle. I mean, I'm just a sucker for relics, man. I don't know. I know they're probably harder fights and why the run's taking longer than it probably should, but because I take the hardest fight every single time. Let's peep the tactical arrangement first. Ideally, if she comes in the front, that would be great. Okay, well, too much to ask for. So give me your armor. Then we dual strike. Then we scramble. Boosh. Boosh. And then we nettle broom. Boosh. Ah. Gain agility. And brace fight. Oh, and actually, you won't die until you start your turn and you hurt yourself with dizzy. Stupid. And then I shouldn't need anything else, but okay. Another relic, baby. You already know. An epic relic. Gain 10 armor at the start of your 3rd turn. Sure. This or upgrade a card. So with that in mind, we get a heal and we get a relic. Bet. Now what do we have here? I haven't fought one of this what now? Dual strike. Now hold on a minute. Then braid swipe. So that's 4. And then 4. Okay, so that it only takes 1 vigor, so that's nice. And piercing strike will not kill, unfortunately. We're still taking some damage, but again, we're healing at the end of us. Ah, that's not very nice to you. Oh heavens. So we start with double down with an axe blow. Toosh, toosh. Oh yeah, and then we got punch. Nice. Give me my healing. Upon using any consumable, recover 10 health. Don't mind if I do. Merchant, but I don't think we have that much money. We do get to remove a card or a boss battle. We're 2 for 2 so far. We got to make it 3 for 3, right? YOLO. Well, the good news is we don't need to heal. Could transform a card, but maybe we upgrade. You know what? Gamba. We'll transform an axe blow. Survey says toe. Yeah, we'll take that. Upgraded cleave instead of a basic attack. Bet, brother. Now, who do we have here? Corrupted sorcerer. Bro's gonna power up in a couple turns and summon the gloom or something. That doesn't sound very fun, so we should probably try and stop that or something. He's also gonna inflict pain on us, decreasing our base armor. Now we are starting with extra because of our magic bracers. So actually, if we could end the turn getting some agility from ingenuity, that'd be pretty big. We know we don't need shelter. No one's gonna die. If I get rid of axe blow, which means we'd have 6 mana. This would be 3, so we get 6 stacks of agility, I believe. Yes, please. So scramble. Everybody takes 4 damage. Most of you, that doesn't even get through your armor, but whatever. It will give you 2 dizzy, so you hurt yourself 2 at the start of the turn. Braid Whip actually will kill this guy. Didn't even realize. But then Ingenuity, giving us 6 agility. Oh, that's a beautiful thing right there, isn't it? We're going to take a little bit of damage, I'm not going to lie to you, Chief, but that's okay. Let me guess, you're going to buff him with strength. Okay, you buffed a dead guy, so that's Pog. Ow. I'm fine. I'm fine. Well, good news. I can use a bag of hopping herb to put them onto my side immediately for this turn. Then they'll die, so they can tank some stuff. They'll tank this at least. We're gonna full heal. The best offense you already know, or the best you already know. Oh, and even better yet, if I steal it with that, I can kick them back. The witch will be in the front. They'll lose their armor, even though it's only 1, but still. That means that guy won't be attacking, and he'll hit his thing. It's come together. Don't need guard. Don't need guard. Don't need the heal. Heck yeah, brother. Let me go ahead and steal this fella. Then kick you. Yeah. Then we're gonna double down and deal 5 damage to everybody. Going through armor, piercing armor. So actually 10 damage, piercing armor, everybody. That's pretty good, isn't it? This dude has 72 health. Dear God, I just noticed that. And we can't kill anybody. But I can get an extra AP next turn rather than just doing 4 damage. Because you're going to be stuck here anyway because you can't move because you're perplexed. Easy. And after this turn, this upcoming one, I get 10 armor because of my gold work towel. Obviously. What we've been waiting for. You're going to debuff your own dude. How could you do that? He's dead. Agility. To get even more agility. Heck yeah. But we have 3 mana right now. Now see, this is what I'm interested in. I think it's just now realizing too. I don't think agility applies to piercing strike. But it's yeah, see, damage dealt is not affected by buffs or debuffs. And agility would be a buff now. So it doesn't pierce. Just a little unfortunate. Decoy, we don't need that much shield. I don't even need to steal anything. So this would put us at 5, which lets us play all this. Why not? Get even more agility. Safe to say we piercing strike. Yep, that definitely did not go through armor. The more you know. And cleave, you're dead. This guy's got to use his turn moving. We'll take 4 damage. And then we're actually going to have to shuffle our deck. This is the first time we've done that in a while. Again, deck has some garbage, but a lot of good stuff. You know, I just couldn't make up my mind. Tactical arrangement will literally change nothing. So that's useless to us. In fact, most of this is without being able to actually get the hem. I'll hold on to guard to take a little less damage. Not like we've suffered a lot currently. No, I don't. I can actually hold on to dual strike. Yeah, that's the better play. Gut punch. You're dead. Guard. And now next turn, the next attack with dual strike will kill. Or not kill, sorry. I mean, that'd be fine. That was a lot of damage. We'll just attack doubly. He's fortified. What the fudge? Oh, he's going Omega. Transfer up to 18 armor to the next turn. Holy fuck. Gain ritual. Gain ×2 regen for every 10 health loss. What's ritual? Gain strength at the end of the turn. Activate. Oh my goodness. So he's going to start scaling like crazy, brother. Well, we don't need any armor right now. Kicking is going to be a little too slow. Although, could kill this, and then this, actually. That would be 3 mana. Okay, so... Or, well, no, I don't... Oh, wait, I just realized I don't even have to kick. Oh, wait, no, I do. Because if I do this... I'll lose a vigor, and then that's 7 damage. So I have to kick first, because it works out perfectly. 8 damage, and then I lose 1 vigor, but this still does 12 damage, which kills this fella. Oh, and I guess I had double attack anyway, or whatever. But now it's just you and me, buddy. Because that's ya and me, and if you spawn other people, I'm going to be pissed. Bro's a gooner for real. Double attack, huh? Interesting. And for this turn, a lot of armor. Scramble feels pretty bad here now. 1 damage, and then only 2 confusion. There's nothing to shelter. I need larger hand sizes. That's what I need. Puts us at 4, so I could double down. Sure, let's do that. Then I'll get more agility, even though I think it's overkill at that point. Actually, yeah, it's overkill. Okay, there we go. Now we gonna double down and braid whip you. Whoopsh, whoopsh. Stupid. And gain 4 agility, so I don't need to worry about agility. I probably didn't have to anyway for the rest of the battle, but now I think I'm good. And we're just skipping to the good stuff. We don't care about your armor, brother. See if I care. Now he keeps gaining strength. He's gonna keep getting stronger. 14 damage is a lot, brother, but guess what? Well, I just hope I kill you by then. That's really it. This is enough to play everything here. We might actually use armor now. Braid swipe. 1 fatigue is not much, but it's honest work. Gives us extra AP next turn. A little bit of armor. We only take 4 damage. I might have to fill my belt with random consumables if this gets dicey. Because he's just getting a little bit stronger every turn. And we need some Omega turn, but I ain't drawing a big hand again. 16 damage. Oh, brother. Stealing armor is unnecessary since I have all this agility. I just need more AP. I'll steal your armor just so that actually hurts me a little less. Braid whip? Are you dead? I didn't do my math. Ooh, I think you're dead, brother. Oh, you're dead, brother. Let's freaking go. Oh, we are 3, 4, 3. My tale is drawing to an end. I have not found the gate yet. Complete all heroes' paths to reach the southern mountain. Well, there you have it. So if I go through with everybody else, not to mention, I only got not even halfway through this hero's journey. Use all the other characters, get there, and then we discover whatever the southern mountains might be. Yeah, I almost wish we got to keep going. Now, my build, I think, was kind of cracked, dude. Especially the hurt myself to get myself vigor, but then I end up barely hurting myself to get that vigor. That was crazy. New battle modifiers unlocked. Oh, baby. We unlocked a new difficulty. Feat of Glory 1. Total score, give it to me. Beat all the bosses we could. We didn't skip none. And leveling up means new gear. Oh, and I actually get to select which ones I want. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna take those. And since we level again, we get more. And just like that, I have now unlocked all the other heroes. So the coolest part is knowing that they all have such drastic different playstyles, and they all give you something to chase, certain nodes to hit. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Thank you again for watching, and to Deathless, Tales of Old Rust, for sponsoring today's video. If you want to check it out for yourself, there is a link down in the description box below to go do so. It helps support me, but honestly, if you enjoy roguelike deck builders, I think you'll enjoy this. I had a lot of fun with it, and the best part is there's always combat. It seemed like no matter what you chose, you were always having to fight for it. So there wasn't any like big lulls, and you always got to work on your strategy.